How the fuck did he get you that deal? All right, welcome back to Off the Record, where we
talk about
whatever we want.
Whatever we fucking want. What do you guys want to talk about?
Like, I don't want to talk.
I'm talking about nothing.
All right.
What do you think about nothing?
What is nothing? If everything is made of atoms, then everything is something.
Then something's nothing.
You know what's funny?
Is
When the camera, the whole reason for Off the Record is because when cameras used to go off, we had really fucking good conversations. True. We're like, we need to do this shit.
And it still stands.
Yes.
We're having very interesting conversations.
We just had an interesting conversation.
Yeah!
And then we were like, roll cameras! And then we're like,
You know why? Because some of the shit is, I think, not interesting to them, but it's very interesting to us.
Yeah.
True. Like the shit that we have to go through with brands and all that stuff. But there's other things that are very personal to us that we don't want to share.
True.
That I want to share with them, but some people won't be happy.
Yeah.
what do you not want to share that you want to share?
Now.
I share everything, but I think there's certain things that I want to talk about that involves very personal things that I think other people don't want to get involved in. So those are the things I think are really exciting.
Why do you make it juicier and
Yeah, you keep making it juicy.
Can you be specific or?
Or can it be less juicy?
But people are nosy, man. We give up a lot of information, right? So like,
Yeah.
all my live streams, motherfucking kids would just be like, "Is your dad dead yet?"
Oh my god.
Well, you put that out there.
I know it's my fault, right? But
And you put it out there in that tone.
You did. I know.
We're just bringing it back in that tone too.
But since I put it out there that way,
Yeah.
they think it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they throw it back at me.
Yeah.
But for
Trash
me,
can
it's like,
stinky.
I'm with you guys. It's fun because we're friends.
Yeah.
But they're strangers.
Oh, so it's like, yeah, you don't know me like that. Why are you talking to me like that?
Yeah.
I get that.
So, but they think they're a part of the joke because they watch the video.
True.
Well, because you made them part of the joke, because that's what they think they're hanging with them.
People. I don't know them.
But they know you.
They hang out with you every day, you know them.
It's not the same.
Like if people watch Taika every day, right? And we go to a meet and greet and someone just comes right up to Taika like they know
Yeah.
them, I would punch them in the fucking face.
Yeah, imagine if they grabbed Taika, fucking kissed them, and said, "I missed you, Taika."
Yeah.
You're like, get the fuck away. I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like say you had a fan, because like if I asked to hold Tiger, you'd be like, oh here, right?
Yeah.
Or if a fan came, oh, can I hold him? Would you be like, no?
No, honestly, I've turned down fans before. I'm like, you look greasy, dude. And
You
then-
told him?
How do you turn him down?
Turned them down at one of the Jumbi meetings.
Can I hold Taika? You're like, nah.
I'm like, nah, you're greasy as fuck.
You said that? You said that?
Yeah.
exact words.
And then- but the whole line laughed, so I'm like, worked, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
On brand. Some people don't know that there's stank and grease and bad hygiene.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna come to a meet and greet with a t-shirt where you bit the fucking chin part, the neck part, like an elementary school student? It's all wrinkled up.
Yeah.
I can perfectly picture that.
Yeah.
Well, we had the guy that we're telling you that made like 7 million off Bitcoin.
Oh, that guy?
Dude, he would walk around with that, and then this would just be all wrinkly and like wet. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Now he's a millionaire, so.
Yeah, he had always had dandruff.
Yeah.
Like he washed his hair maybe once every 3 weeks or something.
Why he just didn't want to shower?
I don't know.
Maybe that's how he became a millionaire, because he didn't shower and he saved money.
Working all the time.
He put that money into Bitcoin.
That was it.
I put my money into crypto too, and it's in a different direction.
Do you guys believe in the whole crypto thing still?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
It's up now.
It's coming up?
Yeah, also certain coins just got approved on the
Coinbase.
Yeah,
which is
Coinbase.
what everyone trades on.
It's like makes it more authentic, and then those coins have been going up, and
Yeah.
yeah.
You hear all that from Steve, huh?
Yeah, I don't know shit about it.
Are you investing?
I'm just like reiterating everything.
Does he invest in crypto for your household, or does he invest it for himself?
Well, there's a long story, but I gave him a budget. 'Cause
From the family budget?
managed- yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I managed our
responsible.
finances because of history. And so,
Which we talk about on the Money Masters program.
Oh, tight.
are you talking about me managing
Money masters, we're masters of money.
Just give your money to your wife and have her manage it. No, so yeah, so he had always been doing all kinds of research on it. He actually bought Bitcoin way back when. He discovered it when it was like a couple dollars.
Yeah.
But he didn't buy it then. He didn't buy it till it went up to $1,000.
Still cheap?
Which was still cheap.
Yeah.
And then he got super into Bitcoin, and because he writes movies, he gets paid in like big chunks at a time. So like he might not get a paycheck for like the whole year, but then he gets paid this huge amount of money.
Yeah.
So anyway, he was expecting this huge chunk of money,
Yeah.
and he was like planning on
Buying it.
buying it right at this point where it was like there was a new coin that came out that he did a lot of research on. And he's like, this is the next thing, and he was getting super depressed because his money was getting behind, and there's not like a union that protects writers really like
get
there's a writers
paid?
guild, but there's not really like any protection for writers, and writers are like the lowest rung. And so yeah, so it was taking forever for this movie to pay him. So he was getting really sad, and we weren't even married yet. And I was like, I've been saving up for a house.
Were you about to be?
Yeah, we were engaged. We were engaged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were engaged, but we weren't married yet. Like we weren't joined financially yet.
Gotcha.
And so I gave him a chunk of the deposit that I had been saving for a house.
Yeah.
And I was like, here, you know, I trust you. You've been doing all your research.
So
like,
sweet.
Here's this to hold you over. I was basically like, pay this deposit back, like when you get your check. But then that ended up blowing up.
Does he ever go in your face? Suck my dick, bitch.
No, because I'm like an investor. I'm like
Yeah, no, you-
the number one shareholder of this
That's
of this investment.
Yeah.
No, so yeah.
That was a team effort, though.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I was like, you can keep it in there.
That was a huge come up, though.
Yeah, and then we put more into it, and he's been going to different coins and stuff, and so like yeah, there's definitely like a huge ups and downs. A lot of big downs that scare people because it's much different than the stock market. And I don't know a lot about it. I just know what he tells me, and he's very passionate about it. So, but like the downs are like way down because it's not like regulated like the stock market is right now. It's kind of the wild west.
And you can't get bailed out like some of the stocks.
Yeah, exactly. And so,
I'm down $250,000.
but do you believe? If you believe in the technology,
That's why I'm not sweating.
yeah, exactly.
I believe.
See, and also you have to remember, some of these people that got in, it's their first time investing. It's their first time getting into anything, and they're getting into something so fucking volatile.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and a lot of the people, they got in less than six months. They saw the up, they saw the down, and they say, it's not gonna work, and then they sold. Those are called chumps.
That's the professional term.
In the stock market all the time, they're suckers.
Yeah.
Because the way people make money is because the suckers are buying when it's high, and then they fucking sell when it's low.
Yeah.
And I heard all the suckers when we went to the fucking barber shop. You know, we're getting haircuts, and they have these stupid ass reasonings. Man, that shit not gonna work, man. That's so stupid.
They're emotional investors.
They're emotional investors,
Yeah.
and that's basically what happens.
Yeah, so I mean, like, so it went up that high in the beginning, and then it definitely came down a lot. And so people were like, like, what do you think now? Blah, blah, blah. Like, a lot of haters in the cryptocurrency space because they're just scared because, like, if someone else succeeds, then it's like, oh, they made the wrong choice and not.
Look stupid.
Yeah, and so it's definitely come down, but we're still way up, you know? It's like, if you believe in the technology, which is what you should be doing anyway, even in the stock market, you should be researching the company that you're investing in and believe in that company before you invest in that stock. And I think that's the mistake people make, because if you just are going based off like what you heard was the next big stock thing or whatever, then you're not actually doing your own research, and you're not being a smart investor into a company, which is what a shareholder should be.
I'm okay if they stay stupid, because that means less competition.
That's
And
true.
Really, I mean, I'm not here to prove anything to anyone, but if this was such a fake piece of shit, why is Chase Bank getting into it and all these big Wall Street hedge funds? You know what I mean? The gains are fucking good, baby.
If you go to East Asia, a lot of them are converting over to crypto.
Yep.
Too, like big companies too, like McDonald's.
Japan's trying to go cashless in crypto too.
That's tough.
Completely.
Yeah.
Why is America so behind on crypto then? Because
It's not regulated.
It's not regulated.
Well,
'Cause
America-
I've seen like McDonald's have crypto in like France and all these things, right? And then in Asia and Tokyo, right? Like, but I've never seen anything where you can go up to a commercial location, right, and go, "Hey, I have crypto money."
Well, more than 60% of American wealth is made through investing, banking, all this stuff, right?
By debt.
Debt. So other countries that don't really have this crazy banking cartel, they're not really invested. Like, the government's not like trying to control the citizens to continuously use fiat and that shit. So for them, like Japan, they have cash. They're not a debt society. They're just like, well, fuck it. We'll go cashless. We'll do all this stuff. It doesn't matter. It'll work better. We don't have to print out fucking paper. But the US, we're heavily dependent on investing in people being in debt, all this stuff. It's a credit society. So if people stop using the banks and stop doing all this stuff, that's less money going into that system. So they have a lot of lobbyists and all that shit, of course, trying to like.
Dirty.
It's super dirty.
It's
man.
like how they were trying to make it easier to do your taxes, and then like a bunch of lobbyists for like H&R Block and shit, like, and TurboTax stopped the bill from getting passed because they need people to not know how to do their taxes.
They purposely stop us from learning how to file taxes, do taxes, learn finances, learn budgeting, all
Yeah,
that
we don't
shit.
even learn that in school. You would
Yeah.
think
No.
the first place you would come across
Yeah,
like
even
taxes
in
and stuff
economy,
like
you're
that.
just learning the history of economy. Like you're learning like when monopolies became illegal.
Yeah.
You don't actually learn how to manage money or invest or any of the actual practical skills.
Right?
Ridiculous.
It's crazy.
They don't want you to win.
They don't want you to, but I do on Jamalian Academy.
Are you a money boy?
Yeah, no, I'm a money master. Steve,
Everyone else
Steve
is
is
a
a
money
money
boy.
master. Everybody else below us is a
The
money,
money boy or
girl.
money girl?
What's a money boy, money girl?
I'm a money girl.
Oh yeah, we had this talk yesterday.
Weren't you here for that?
No, he wasn't.
I thought we did. Oh,
Gio was here.
yesterday.
Yeah. So me and Steve came out with a special program called the Money Masters Mastering Money for the Masters of Money.
Sounds awesome.
And so if you want to master money, you have to get with this Money Masters program.
Yeah.
The thing is, people are not yet masters of money until they go through the program, so they must be something. So they're money boys and girls.
Do you at least one time in the program
What if they're called
have,
poor boys or poor girls?
have the line, money is a state of mind? Because if not, let me help you out.
Well, we do have another one called like money is choices. More
there you
money
go.
Was more choices. Yeah, but maybe we'll get there. We're evolving. We're still working.
I could work with your brand team.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and we got the guys, everyone, we have a community going on. We want people to dress sharp, post on their Instagram, and put hashtag money boys and money girls.
That's tight.
Yeah, because the goal of a money boy is to become a money master, and the goal for a money girl is to marry a money master.
What? The girl can't become a money master?
Oh, yeah, she can, but I mean, we're just trying to help her increase her chances.
There's higher chances of becoming.
Higher chances.
You're a money master and you also marry a money master.
That can happen. That can happen. Yeah, I think so.
But it's never happened before.
It's never really happened. Yeah.
So actually, a real money master would be a money girl that grew up to marry a money master, and then she didn't. She made him not sign a prenup, and then she divorces the money master, and then she's a true money master.
That's good.
Yep.
That's called a bitch, isn't it?
A money bitch.
She's a money master.
Money bitch married the money simp.
Yep. And there's simp. Oh, I don't know if simps exist. We don't want them in our group.
What's a simp?
Oh, don't talk crazy.
Don't start.
Damn it.
Casey, you.
They wouldn't tell me yesterday. We did a whole
He's not allowed to know.
about simps, and I was like, "What's a simp?"
No. Okay. I was gonna tell you afterwards, right?
okay.
Because we did a whole fucking episode. Because it's been a meme like, okay, we're boomers, we're simps, and all that shit, right?
Wait, boomers are simp?
No. Like it's kind of a meme.
Boomer
like,
can be a simp, and a simp can be a boomer,
Yeah.
but they're not one, and they don't need to be the same.
Weren't you here when we did the simp video where our JK men simps?
Has anyone done
Yes,
a
but I don't
meme that's like the Simpsons?
That's
Simps?
right.
No, but we got Urban Dictionary, and we basically read it out loud. So the definition of a simp.
You're not allowed to look
Oh
up.
yeah.
You're not allowed to know.
We're gonna tell them. A definition of a simp is a man who puts a woman on the pedestal to the point where he does everything and anything for her and lets her walk all over him. So he's basically a pushover that's obsessed with her.
Have you seen?
And hoping to,
Every teenage boy.
yeah, but also like
Everyone goes to a simp face.
Oh, okay.
Have you noticed that's the main insult incels use now online?
Simp?
Yeah, they're just calling people simps.
But
all
you know what's funny is I feel like a lot of girls have been simps too, though, because
Yeah.
a lot of us like just wait for the text back. You know, we're just like obsessed and waiting.
Well, because it's a.
We're like get all dressed up and we're like, he's gonna text back, and then I got.
You know how many women take care of dudes that don't even have a car or a job,
Well,
and they
it's a
just
way
fuck
for
really good?
incels to make fun of
That sounds like a
guys
simp.
who happen to have girls.
Wait, what?
It's a way for incels to make fun of guys who happen to have girls.
Oh
It
yeah.
wouldn't work. You can't call a girl a simp because that wouldn't work in that kind of way to make themselves feel better.
Oh, it's the same kind of haters that are hating on cryptocurrency. Like when it goes up, they're like, well, it's gonna go down.
All goes round.
You're such
Apparently.
a simp. But I loved it though, because I was like, so you love your woman a lot and you want to take care of her and you want to. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, it's just called a
You lose your man card.
healthy relationship. Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to, I guess in their eyes, you're a doormat.
Oh, the woman's doing like running
Right,
the
right,
show
right,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I wonder how they feel about old movies where the guy takes off the trench coat and puts it over the
Simp.
They're like, that's the biggest simp. That's literally in physical form.
What about the old movies where the guy backhands the girl? What is that called?
A
He's
man, a
simp.
real man.
Man, real man?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to know what
Shake her around and
their
then kiss her.
idea of a definition of a man is now, because that's really interesting.
yeah.
Because I want to do a ask the incel.
Oh.
Let's ask an incel and then ask them like.
They would
what
have
is
to
a man
admit that
you?
they're an incel for you to
No,
ask
they
them.
take on that term Like a lot of them are like,
Proudly taken
I'm
on.
taking this on. Yeah.
I am interested
But isn't
in.
it an online identity though? Like I don't know if they'll say that in real life.
Some do, some-
as an incel.
Yes, there's some that like are open about who they are and everything.
Really?
It's just bad talk women.
Or you could frame it as like a red pill, like a man that knows the truth, and then
the red
and then
pill
when
men.
you put it out, you're like, "Ask a simp" is the brand. So they.
I'd like to know.
Yeah, I wonder what people find like. What's defined as a man these days, and how different is it just from 10 or even 20 or 30 years ago?
Because chivalry is considered simpery.
It is? Wow. Like, so you can't even open a door for a lady
You're a
anymore?
simp.
So they want chivalry. Well, isn't chivalry like kind of a structure for a code of conduct for like genders to operate? Like it's kind of like when you had eating etiquette and all that stuff.
Yeah, like
right?
courtship.
So, yeah.
Right.
Literal chivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if they do open the door, or if they don't open the door, that's toxic masculinity.
So you lose.
But those are two different crowds.
Somewhere between being a simp.
Same with
being
genders,
toxic.
because if like you want to be a housewife, you're ashamed. But if you,
By other women?
yeah, and then
Because you're like not career driven?
yeah, and then if you want to have a career, then you're shamed because you don't want to raise your kids. You're a bad mom.
What about all the girls out there who want to be an accessory?
There are, yeah.
I mean, but
I think that there should just be an agreement among the two partners
Yeah.
of what their roles are, and then as long as you do that, then it's.
You don't think other people should be able to comment on what that relationship is?
Yeah, there's a freedom of speech. Are you against freedom of
They
speech?
can comment, but
You're against freedom of speech. How un-American.
I want to vote what goes on in their relationship.
that's how they sound.
You know my favorite shit is like, what? You can't take criticism? Everyone has the freedom to criticize.
No one can take criticisms though, if you think about it.
But everything's all labels and generalizations, right? All men are this way. What do you think about the men that do this? And it's like, I think they're shitty. And I don't think they're men.
Yeah.
Like,
I like people that rate like paragraphs about why you're this type of person that they've branded you as, and they'll take like pieces from each video and like out of context, and they'll piece together why you're a simp or whatever. And it's like, wow, you really took a lot of time to like learn about my life and judge that. You just think about me a lot.
that's my goal in life is I want to I want to be in the people's brains to the point where they obsess about me and only think about me. So whether it's hate or love or obsession, the more time they spend with my thoughts, like what I'm doing, all that stuff, right? I win because they're wasting their time, and that means I get better at my life.
You're living in their head rent free.
Yep. Ooh. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking that mental real estate, girl. I fucking built a hotel.
You're shitting all over it.
Yep, and I created a fucking casino and a roller coaster ride.
What if they turn crazy and stalk you?
Are they cute?
No. They're not even girls.
They're not girls?
They're cute guys.
Are they gonna buy his programs later?
Yeah, that's the real question.
Yeah.
Because Bart, I was telling Bart one time, I was like, how should I respond to this guy? And he was like, you should tell him, shut up and buy my merch. And I was like, that's one of the best responses I've ever heard. And I started saying that now to people.
I've seen that in your comments.
They should buy it so they can hate on it.
Yeah, it's like, shut up and buy my merch. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I kind of like it all now. I used to be like, oh, I don't like any haters, or I just want all the supporters. But now I'm like, everyone and anyone. The more they think about me, the more successful I become.
That's true.
Give me all.
Because if they think about you, they're probably talking about you.
Exactly.
Talking about you, they're also spreading the good word of
Brand
And
awareness.
there's 10 people that hate me and they're like, you know what? I need to see this for myself. Let me investigate. And they watch like 10 JK News videos.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, bring it, motherfucker.
But I bet if you block them, they'll obsess about you more because they're like, oh, look it, they're thinking of me, they blocked me, and then they'll create new accounts.
Oh, really?
Way more views.
You should block people too.
Should I block all people that follow me then?
Yeah.
And then it'll spawn 5 more for each
Yeah.
one.
So you get more views.
Yeah.
see?
That's good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, that is genius.
Look at Casey has 0 followers. What?
Ah, shit,
You
guys.
just gotta wait. You gotta wait it out, dude.
I canceled myself, guys.
Watch me go viral. It's like, Casey, it only works when you block a handful, man. You don't block your actual fans that are casual, dude.
Now I feel like a simp.
The Simpsons.
Right? You should do it.